Serrapeptase. So I've known about serrapeptase and that it's a super enzyme for some time. This has actually been kind of the first experience that I've had using it. And I got this on Amazon. It was like originally $8, 40,000 SPUs in 90 veggie caps. So originally it was like $8, and then there's like a coupon that was with it for an extra $2 off. They shipped it from some health place in New Jersey. Got here about a week ago, and I have been loving it. It's quite awesome. I actually, in a week, have pretty much finished the whole thing. Not many of these left. I have definitely noticed it is fantastic for sinus issues. I would highly suggest this if you have any breathing, respiration, sinus, nasal congestion, seasonal, or any others. Give this a try. You'll probably see some good results. The thing is, take it away from food, because this will scavenge dead proteins and basically annihilate them. The enzyme will just completely tear it apart, basically. So I did a lot of research, a lot of looking up, a lot of listening to testimonies. It's pretty amazing. A lot of people talk about how it reduces inflammation. A lot of people with back pain. A lot of people, if they have heart disease issues, have suggested this benefits them. It's because it can literally clear out plaque out of your arteries like no other. And for the best results, you should probably take a whole food vitamin C. And if you've seen my other videos, I've probably never said that before. You've never heard that from me. But in this case, I've seen some studies. I've seen a couple of other doctors who suggest taking a whole food vitamin C because in a whole food form, this is where the best healing factor comes. I typically only take a vitamin C that is ascorbic acid with bioflavonoids, maybe rutin, and that's almost a complete vitamin C. I think there's other things called factor J and K, factor F, some of those other things. And that can really help you repair overall arterial plumbing, if you want to call it that. Endothelial function is what they call it, I believe, in the medical field. So all those things together may have some benefit. The serrapeptase, take it away from food. That means maybe 1 hour afterwards or 2 hours afterwards. I definitely noticed this stuff. It could pound any of my sinus congestion fast, better than anything I've ever taken. And I've taken Claritin, I've taken Zyrtec, I've taken nasal sprays, which I just did a video on nasal sprays. And I do like the Olbus inhaler. You could check out that video. I also talk about the Xlear option that's very popular right now. But this has got to be one of my newest favorite supplements. I've heard tons of people say that this is safe to take anytime, in any amounts that you really want to. So there's a maximum strength version out there that is basically a 250,000 SPUs. And a lot of people talk about how this can clear up so many other things that your body can then use its resources to attack other things that maybe this could not directly affect. So, you clear up some of this junk that's floating around in your system using the serrapeptase, and then your body can go to work on the other things. So I think this is a boost enzyme that I'm going to try and stick with for some time now. I think I've noticed I definitely sleep a lot deeper using this, which I've had sleep issues in the past, and I've gradually gotten better and better. On a ketogenic diet, I notice I sleep way better and need a whole lot less sleep. That's the bottom line. Other than that, the serrapeptase, I believe I originally looked into it further because I've been doing a parasite detox, cleanse, etc. And this can actually start destroying the biofilm that is on a lot of the parasites inside of our body. And once that biofilm is destroyed. It weakens the parasites, makes it easier for us to completely annihilate them and get rid of them. And anybody who's been listening to my channel, watching my other videos, you're going to find out I've been battling parasite infection that I didn't even know I had, because I had pretty much no symptomology. And you can check out my other videos about that. I talk about some of the ways that I've been getting rid of them. But anyways, I probably will be doing another comparison soon between this Best Naturals and Doctor's Best, because those are pretty much these are the two main Serrapeptase supplements out there that I am aware of. The Doctor's Best is probably more widely used than this Best Naturals. Like I said, I found this on Amazon. It was just kind of random that I actually found it. But yeah, there's a YouTube channel. His name is the Serrapeptase guy, and his name is Robert Redfern, not Robert Redford. He says it really fast, so that's kind of what I've heard about it and stuff. You know, use these cautions here on the side, but it's great that it says there's no other added ingredients. So, I mean, but $6 for 90 of these, that's a great deal. And I've heard it suggested it may be beneficial for anybody anytime in any amount they really wanted to take it. I definitely see pretty good results in not too many of these at a time. But I did really just pound this bottle just because I wanted to see all about it. I wanted to feel, I wanted to know if I'd noticed things. And yeah, from what I understand, there's no risk. Okay, I did read on one of the reviews, maybe it was this one or other Serrapeptase products. In the reviews, a woman talked about how she started having a rash after taking a Serrapeptase. And that's just your body having a herxheimer reaction or a healing reaction. I've got a video I just made about the 2 phases of detox, and it's a very healthy response. It may be uncomfortable, but also shout out to the country doctor who I was on his podcast a while ago, and I've just been reading his book lately that he sent me. Pretty awesome book. I got it right here. Let's see. I'm talking about Dan Young. He's got a YouTube channel, a podcast. This guy's been practicing 3rd generation naturopath, I believe. And he's a great guy. Anyways, this is his book. Let me get to yeah. So there it is. It's called The Country Doctor, Your Personal Guide to the Ultimate Healing System. Tons of great info in here. And I was in here reading about the herxheimer reaction, and I think it was towards the end of the book, but it was actually spelled wrong. Anyways, there's an X in there, herxheimer, and it was spelled wrong. It was herxheimer, like with a K. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about typos, although it's one of my favorite things to do. No, just kidding. But anyways, he was talking about how usually the day before you have a healing crisis, your body has one heck of a good day. Like, you just feel amazing, and then the next day you'll most likely have some rashes, headaches, nausea. It just seems like a sickness, but it'll go away pretty quick. And he talks about how if your body puts you into a healing crisis, then it is prepared for it. It is ready for it. You're ready for it. It may surprise you. And if it kicks in right away, then guess what? It's going to be getting stuff out of your system faster that way. Talked about it a little bit more in my detox, 2 phases of detox video I made the other day. And the bottom line is, if you take it slow, you probably won't see a herxheimer reaction. You won't have a healing crisis. But if you do have a herxheimer reaction, then it probably means maybe you're taking it a little too fast. And if you can't handle it, you could benefit from taking a lot of fibers, different types of fibers, psyllium, chia seeds, aminos. But anyways, there's more of that in my video. You can check it out. I'll throw it up at the end. But basically, Serrapeptase, I'm still going to be taking this. I just made a video about bitter melon. It's still sitting here. You guys could check that out. But yeah, anyways, Serrapeptase, guys, this is awesome. I will talk to you guys soon. Stay healthy.